Is the bass the right temperature? Yes, it is. Fingers. I use these too. Ah, yes, a mellow tone, a rounded tone. But now there's something I do, probably from my classical guitar studies, but here they are, the nail. Listen to this. Ah, yes. My nail is actually acting as a pick. I do that a lot. I don't use just my fingers. That's round. I like the sharpness and that sharp tone of the... Maybe a Jaco Pastorius type. That sound. Almost like you're not playing the note. So the note's there, but you don't really want to hear it, but you don't want to not hear it. I love that sound. Here, I'll go up the Mixolydian scale. Wonderful. Now, notice that last note. I knew that if I hit it with my fingernails... Oh, no! Too much tone. Ah, so I use just the finger pads there. And now, at every crappy bass I've had, and these are low-end basses, I mean, not the brand, but the one I bought, the G string is always that. It's just... I avoid it. On so many recordings, I always use E, A, and D. I wish I wasn't afraid of the G. Sometimes, you just gotta back off. Nails. Especially on that low E. I'm never a fan of a big bass sound. I don't like overly bassy tones. I like sharp. Ah, yes. So anyway, fingernails, finger pads, the fingers, walking. We'll talk about the left hand later. But of course, we all started with a pick. Now, I use a Dunlop, and this is a 1.5 millimeter, but lately I've been using the 2. Ooh, boy. I'm sorry, excuse me. You know what I do when I drop a pick? Whiskey. But yes, nothing wrong with a pick. Nothing wrong with a pick. You've all heard people say you need to play without a pick to be a bassist. And then you say, what about Paul McCartney? So it doesn't matter. But I get it. It's all about style. There are no rules, but a pick's good. I find the pick more mellow than my fingernails. But the pick, there's another D here. Not sure the volume up. I find I can't really shred with my fingers as I can with a pick. I'm not on. I'm a little off. Okay. I have a feeling that the 2 on my mustache has really taken away a lot of my soul, my pizzazz. But let's try it again. I can't do that as well. It's slappy. It's harder. Oh, malarkey. Playing in the studio without practice, you become rusty. I like to read philosophies. I don't play as much as I should. It's time to shed, son. Anyway, what's the 4th way? 3rd way? Fingers, fingernails, finger pads, picks. Different gauge picks. That's fine. So what's the other way? Ah, yes. You must slap. It's not a problem, and I love it. Now let's talk about C major, the white keys. Now, right there. Everyone learns slap that way. So, Stevie Wonder, of course, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Flea, God bless. Octaves. I just love octaves. I could hear that all day long, but what else is going on? Ah, yes. Let's add the 4th and the 5th. Perfect. That's it. You can slap like that until tomorrow. Now, of course, slap's all about and. But all of a sudden, it's just the groove. 4th and 5th. Now, that's a hammer-on. Oh, and it's the thumb, the bone on the thumb. That's it. You gotta just feel it. You gotta know it. There's no excuse. It hurts the wrists, but who cares? Hear that? Now, the reverbs might be a little much for a bassist. I wouldn't use that with a band, but I use it here. Ooh. Finger pick. And nails. Ooh, I'm off. I'm slappy. But yeah, I'm looking at my... There's the guitar player, and we're jamming. And now he's going to... Oh, maybe he's... Are you turning down? Are you gonna... Oh, I see. He's got to adjust the reverb on his amp. Ah, back. He's back. Goddamn. But yeah, you get in the groove. Maybe the drummer's gonna hit a cymbal. Back. And you gotta behave. Slapping can get way out of hand. You see, you need to act casual. Oh, I forgot. Guess what? I'm out of scotch. Before we take a quick break, I'm gonna hold back on slapping, and we'll just take a quick interlude in the modes. Of course, Ionian, mode number 1. What the heck was that? Okay, 7 notes. It's the perfect scale. You know, the scale that Bach dominated. Why is it great? What's characteristic? Well, you compare everything to it, so let's move on. Let's just do a real quick major scale review. Just listen. We're gonna do them on top of each other. The first mode. Why is the 4th mode different than the first mode? Bingo! Sean Faust loves Lydian, and so do I. I mean, boom, boom, you got a tritone in the middle of the most beautiful bright scale there is. So again, that's the only thing that's different. Major, Lydian. So whatever. And Mixolydian. Major scale? Not really, but it's got a major 3rd. Ah, but it's the dominant. So what is that? Flat 7, minor 7th degree. All these things, easy to know. It's just notes moving. It's all the same. And guess what? It's all in between octaves. C, ah. How are you gonna make that octave sound? I want that, or I want that, or oh, why the fuck? The minor scales, there's 3 of them. We'll start with the Aeolian scale, the 6th mode. Ah, yes, that's the natural minor scale. How's it different than the major scale? Of course, a flat 3rd, flat 7. How's Dorian, the 2nd mode, different? Ah, yes. Bingo, the major 6th. But now it's got a flat 3rd. What else is it really? It's a Mixolydian scale with a flat 3rd. Ah, what's missing? Oh, the mysterious Phrygian. Ah, no scales yet have had the major 2nd. Oopsie, scotch me. No scales yet have had the minor 2nd. Ah, yes, minor 3rd, 4th, 5th. Ooh, does he remember? Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie. Minor 6, flat 7. Oh, octave. Of course, it's a good mode, and if you know your modes, you can do a lot more in with different keys, but whatever. I hope I'm right. Let's check it out. C major, Dorian, Phrygian. Sounds right. It sounds right. If I'm wrong, you know, let me know. But anyway, it's way different than any of the scales because of the minor 2nd degree. Oh, it happens on the 3 chord, the 3 minor chord. It's got all the minor attributes. Ah, yes. But then you have that, which is a flat 9 for some. Anyway, of course there's Locrian. I don't think we need to get into it now, but of course... It's the diminished one. It's the half-diminished one. Whatever the point is, we use it. I like it, but not tonight. So there's 7 modes, and they all sound different. But it's all about, as a basis, knowing your chord tones. So we're going to get into that when we get back.